So this is a signal that, yes, Baloyski will actually be willing to play.
So this is one change, one little calibration. Maybe the nut that was loose, then maybe this time we'll fix it for Onic Philippines.
Yep.
Yeah. A little bit of irky there that Matilda is still going to Blacklist for Reptar really wanted that out. And Blacklist also gets a show. Oh my god, that's...
It's a position for Matilda.
Oh my...
And the Cho too, the Cho comes out
Exactly! They got everything they wanted. Well, to be fair, Onic also did.
Yes, and fair to say,
Yeah.
Onic might actually be opening up the gates. They might be playing open fort and just saying, okay, get what you want because we might have a strategy, a lineup for it.
Yeah, they are fine. I mean, they don't look they don't phased by that. If I saw that draft, I was like, oh my gosh, but they don't. Some of them are
Your
actually
team
smiling
is
a little bit.
banning.
Yeah, because again, Blacklist, we've seen them do this same thing over and over again.
So this is Blacklist taking their identity, which is exactly one of their keys of victory. And there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go back to Onic, to what the Onic win formula is. They're doing it.
I like
This
it.
is
I like Various pickup. It's good.
Classic Delar hero.
Yeah.
Yes.
Think about the aggressive lane cutting, but you're gonna have to be really careful in lane against that Paquito.
Yep. Early on,
Early on.
not much the CEO could do. But again, in the absence of Kenji of RSG, I gotta say Delarski is one of those prolific
Your team
Uranus
is
players in the
banning.
league.
True.
Completely agree. If not the most.
Your team is
The
banning.
general of all Uranuses. If there was a there was a Uranus army, he'd be the general of that as well.
If you took off that helmet, it'd be Delarski underneath.
Yeah. 4-1 actually for the Uranus throughout this season. Shared along with the Esmeralda and also the Toms. And Uranus has his most picked heroes.
I mean, with the record that Onic Philippines went through in Season 8, yeah, that they're all going to be positive. They're all going to be stellar.
There you go with Lancelot. Bang, good job here for Blacklist, reading straight into the Onic battle plan here. I actually really love that. Same time for Onic, it should be easy for them to kind of
Your
ban out
team
another
is
wise
banning.
hero, probably. I would love a Bane ban, because those are some of the heroes that actually destroy Uranus outright as well. But they don't seem to care, because they think that Oheb's Alice is more of a threat. Do we see Oheb back on Lunox because of this?
Oheb's Lunox has been hot and cold. I mean, hot last time. So this time around, he's forced to ride that momentum unless they pick something else. We haven't seen his Harith, haven't seen his Kimmy. Blacklist though, their last ban gonna be that Aulus. Does this look like an Aulus jungler? Does this look like the Aulus should fit into this lineup?
No, not really.
Just covering their bases?
This is the only thing that I don't agree with Blacklist's ban. But it's okay. It's a four jungle ban here for Kyrie. They just want to make
team
Kyrie
is
feel
picking.
more uncomfortable
Yeah.
with this draft. That's their point. They don't care specifically about the slot in.
Yeah, they're just covering their base right now with the possibility of just Kyrie, Bimo and Kyrie going around together as the Rafaela and Aulus, because they usually try to avoid fights. When they rock the Aulus, they actually go for more split. They're willing to give up turtles, or they'll try to contest at someone, just go for the retribution steal, and then they'll go away, and then they'll split the map. They just don't want Onic to be able to do that. And sensing that Oheb might get the Lunox, they pick up the Lunox for themselves, but Harith is open for them right now. Maybe
Your
even the
team is picking.
Kimmy?
Harith or Kimmy. You know what? Kimmy seems okay because there's not much of a catch on Onic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, these are one of the rare opportunities where you can actually...
Yeah, there we go.
it's the Harith. They know that Onic might go for a dive, especially with the Rafaela, so they want to go toe to toe.
Yeah.
All right. Here's also a thought, because you already said it. Because there's not much... Woo! There you go.
Bane and Bane.
Bane and Bane.
What was the last pick of Onic? We're waiting for it.
Benedetta.
Benedetta.
They,
for
they
Kyrie.
literally know that there's no catch. So they went all out with all the heroes that had the maximum amount of DPS that they are comfortable with.
So this is pedal to the metal, take it to the walls, from 0 to 100.
This is a free hit game.
So both teams just want to go.
Both of them. It's the boom boom game. If there are boom boom heroes, it's the boom boom game.
Yeah.
They're gonna nuke each other, and yes, they don't care about crowd control. Neither one of them actually cares much about crowd control here.
Yeah.
That's true, but given the holy baptism on BMO, he can catch people off.
And Jeet Kundo with the
The way of
the
the
dragon.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
point,
So
good
there's
point.
there's a few bits of catch, very specific,
5
and
seconds
it's
till
all
the
about
enemy
who
reaches
can
the
initiate
battlefield.
better. Renmar,
Smash them.
you're deep in thought.
Yeah. Thinking about how will Kyrie be able to,
Welcome
how will
to
Kyrie
Mobile
perform in
Legends.
this game, because he's only played Benedetta once this season. That was a losing effort. It's gonna be interesting to see how he's gonna be playing around it this time around.
I
Hatred gets the Loon knock, so you do get your wish of Baloyski getting the Nathan in the mid lane.
Okay. Mid money might be the change that they needed
Yeah.
as we go into game number 4 here. Delarski getting blasted, punished for cutting, but just the same, that means Oheb has to wait a while.
Oheb and Edward switched lanes, though. Oheb went to the XP lane, while it's Edward who is going to stand toe-to-toe against the Slunox, and the Slunox. Hatred might have a difficult time
What a
here.
switcheroo! I actually really like that.
He's going for it now. Look at how little health Hatred has.
Yeah.
They did a good job here. They did a very, very good job here in the beginning part of the map. Good decision making right there, and not to mention that I feel like, you know what, Edwards just has more of a grasp here on the lane. So keeping Hater down is very good. Plus, I also really like that they really. I've been screaming for Baloyski, Nathan for
games now.
since game
Games,
1.
yeah.
Finally.
Oh, BMO. This bad.
Deadly catch to the face. Passive on that basic miss the second time around. BMO survives with a third of his health. He is going to lose out on this crab coin though, but still, why is threatening that much damage in 1:30?
Yeah, sorry about that. That was a very explosive, deadly catch. I really thought BMO was going to go down. He's tankier than I thought he would be.
I mean, he has a holy healing on the way out, so he was able to disengage. If he got hit by that second passive,
Health went back.
yeah. If he got hit by the second passive on the Bane, would have been trouble. Would have been first blood possibly. But first things first, grab that code. Second, Renmar, what might be the reason for Blacklist to do this switch up besides that early game advantage that they could get? Is there anything else they're thinking to do here, or is it just clearly so that Edward and Oheb win?
Well, when you have two lineups here that can place a lot of importance in their mid laners, what you get there is the potential of there being a lot of rotations towards the gold lane. So instead of Blacklist having to face multiple ganks, multiple team fights or skirmishes down in the gold lane, they want their Harith farm to be undisturbed.
Undeterred.
Undeterred. There we go. That's the right word I was looking for. And yeah, against this Uranus, he's not going to be able to do much. He's not going to be able to push, but at least in terms of being able to farm up, he wouldn't need to worry so much. He'll be able to get that farm. He gets level 4 instantly, so they'll have access to the Zaman Force come the turtle fight, but it's more of, let's just keep Oheb safe. I mean, he has the mystery shop anyway, so he wouldn't need to take that long.
I actually really like what they're doing. More people should do that. More people should be willing to swap out of their lanes when they're at a disadvantage. This should be normalized.
Yeah.
We're learning. We're learning as we go.
Yeah.
And by the end of this season, literally tonight, we crown a champion. If you pick up even the littlest things from these professional teams, from your potential MPL champion here between Blacklist and Onic, then, you know, the MPL has done its job. First turtle up already. Wise changing his priorities. Off camera kill by Edward onto Hatred. We mentioned how Hatred's gonna have a miserable early game.
Yeah, he will. So let's see if Onic will balance that out by trying to gank Oheb a little bit more at the top lane. I mean, he doesn't have the Purify. He did pick up the Flicker because also they know that Onic doesn't have that hard catch.
Aggressive.
It's aggressive. It's gonna be aggressive.
There you go.
Kyrie's
really
there.
like it. So, yep, this looks good. I think this should be a security.
Wise has a deadly catch. If Kyrie messes up his entrance here, could be bad for him.
Priority on the turtle set in. There's a deadly catch popped up. Turtle taken. Down
Easy
goes
deadly
Kyrie. Delarski punished hard. Oheb gets a kill. 2 for none. Plus the turtle. Clear win for Blacklist.
Yeah. Actually, this is exactly what we were talking about in the pre-game, right? Or sorry, in the draft. This Bane.
Whoa! Why is he ricocheted with the crab claw cannon?
What? No, it's like Edward knocked him back, and Wise was just like bang.
With a CCC, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the end of the CCC too. Max range.
And they're not
Way of the
done!
dragon onto BMO. I'm not sure if this Raphael is gonna survive.
Oh.
Like the final blow
he
taken
can.
by Kyrie. He does. He gets
There you
away
go.
right before he gets knocked out by the deadly catch.
This is what I was talking about, man. As I was saying earlier, this is what Bane does. One of the few heroes that can actually burst out a Uranus just like that.
Speed.
Very few people can do that.
Yeah, Kyrie's gonna have to think twice now about when he enters, because that was just picture perfect for Blacklist. I literally just said it beforehand. He has to watch out for that deadly catch. So Wise had it up, and just one step back, one toss of the deadly catch, right there at the end of the Electro final blow. It's perfect. Kyrie couldn't get away from anything at that point.
Yep. So Kyrie's actually still in pretty good position here with the Electropile Blow clearing up that minion wave.
Knock up on the BMO.
Team hero has
Served right up to the fists of Edward Balboa.
Ah, gee, come on. How are you catching all of these positions?
The MMA duo, fam. Dilarski here looking low, setting by the fission. 180 gold straight to Oheb's pocket.
There's no answer. Like, how do you stop this kid? No one can stop this kid now. When he's on Zaman Force, you have one option. Just run.
That's no kid, that's a prince.
Yeah, he's a kid.
He is a
For
kid.
me.
He is a kid.
He's
Baby-
a
baby brother.
itty bitty boy.
Baby brother, look at this. They're barreling away at this top lane turret. The damage on this Bane unmatched this early on. 5 minutes. The turret shields just came down, but they already broke one up top. Now they're moving on to the turtle. Edward holding his own down bottom. Kyrie and Hatred looking to punish this isolated member of Blacklist.
Beloyski just picked up the Hunter Strike, so he should be able to do some decent amount of damage here. Man, even with the... He doesn't even need to retry. That's how confident Wise is right
He
now.
used
with
the
these-
tick. He used the
Just,
passive
just
tick.
use the ticks, man. He's so confident of knowing where the enemy is right now and knowing that they can actually just transition straight into a push right after. More efficiency after coming into Blacklist.
I'm wondering where the money is right now because they're up about 3K, 4K in 5 minutes.
Would love that item check right now.
So the
Yeah.
kills and the maximized gold from, from the energy shielding there for Oheb as well. So Onic just barely have anything right now. I mean, it's not like they're losing in the jungle. It's more of a, look at that, 2 turtles already.
Another
and a
one!
pick off. What?
Haji and
Wow.
Edward, the connection is real, in sync like no other. It's like they're in drift, like from Pacific Rim.
Yeah, they're just like they were just like dancing right now. 1-2 step, man.
Champions want that trophy. They want to defend. Blacklist International, this isn't even Ube anymore.
Something else
This
entirely.
is something else entirely. This is Blacklist evolved in the middle of the grand finals. Dilarski might go down.
Circling Eagle set in, plus the tip of the Zaman Force.
Bang.
He's going nowhere. Beloyski says, you know what, never mind.
Yeah, I think this is Jabby, you know, fast food.
Oh! Edward forcing out the entropy. Beloyski able to switch up, protect himself,
That was
defend
close.
from this wave. Very close.
That was close. Oh my god. Seriously.
Could be another one up top.
And no one can actually answer Wise right now.
Yeah.
Hatred, you gotta be careful, boy.
He's playing around the Ale, he's playing around the Crab Claw Cannon, the Deadly Catch, threatening it too. It does deal some damage to turrets, and he's just gonna continue.
Yeah, and there's very few that Onic can actually even stop him. Oh man.
Way too fast. Just breakneck speed what Blacklist International are doing. Look
Ouch!
at that!
Ouch!
Crab Claw Cannon, ladies and gents.
Way of the Dragon onto Beloyski, caught by the tip of the Zaman Force one more time off camera. Just Wise finishing his job, what he started down bottom.
Yo.
Another turtle up. Breakneck speed is an understatement.
Yep. Got a need for speed.
Absolute domination right now by Blacklist.
Kyrie in trouble. Edward put him at a fifth of his health. Look at that in mid, he's recalling now.
Wise is breaking down turrets like it's nobody's business as well. Like he's playing it like it's 12 minutes. Dude, it's only 7. Chill down. Chill out.
Bane.
That Bane though.
Wise is suddenly a demolition man. Look
And-
look at the items.
Look, this is what I'm talking about, man.
It's just BOD. He already got to rush the BOD. This is gonna be bad for the next
Blue team has slain
foreseeable
the turtle.
future for Onic. being able to build a BOD that fast, you have a War Axe as well. You don't necessarily have a tanky lineup yet. Crazy lead start. This is bad. This looks bad for Onic.
5-man kill squad sent in by Blacklist. Their first target gonna be the Larsky. Oheb gets his kill. Deadly catch sent in, knocking up Kyrie. Wise gets that one. Next target gonna be the orange, the choke. 8 minutes, 20 seconds in. Wise takes away the resources from Kyrie. Baloyski struggling to defend in mid. Another 3-man assault. They know
Baloyski.
their target. Baloyski can smell it. He has their sights on him.
They know.
He's in the crosshairs.
They
Baloyski
know.
gets blasted by Oheb and V.
How will they know? They know.
Yeah, how will they know? They'll never know.
But they did know.
They know.
Sorry, I had to do it. It was right there.
It's a meme, dude.
It's a meme.
It's like it should always shows up
will
on
they
TikTok. Yeah.
And
They'll
they
never
did
know. Yeah.
That was the counter argument. They
Yeah.
know.
And
That's the answer.
Onic no longer in the know. It's not a secret that Blacklist International had their Bane, but now here in the grand finals, it feels like a card that they've been holding on close to their chest. Oni would show it from time to time.
And to be fair, Onic were running out of bans. They had to keep all this in control as well.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And this is the result of like complete lack of crowd control for these kinds
Deadly
of heroes.
catch was Zaman for starting it up. Not a chance for that turret in mid. The CEO, the frontliner, knocked up. 3 men. Edward coming
They
in.
can't.
Oheb cleaning house. Kyrie, the first casualty. Another knockup by Edward. Oheb gets a double. BMO down. 3 defenders left. Baloyski looking low. Blacklist has a demolition order for these inhibitors.
Yeah, Blacklist right now is just waiting for the minion waves. They are so primed and ready to push. Don't even need a
Another
lord.
deadly catch.
Yep. It's quick access.
Yep, they're ready
Diamond
for
Force
it.
plus deadly catch, of course.
No one's
the
going near there.
DZV combo. I don't know where that extra layer come from, but that's another turret down. Bottom lane gonna be the next target. Look at the passive ticks on this Bane. Just like that. 3
Yeah.
seconds.
They're making an argument for fastest game of the season, but obviously not gonna be able to get there just yet.
Free Lord.
But it looked like they could.
Onic has gotten nothing so far in this game. No turrets, no kills, no turtles, and only the first lord of the game going to Blacklist International. They have just been absolutely decimated by the speed and the efficiency of this Bane lineup.
DCZF, there you go.
That's too many letters, my brother.
Blacklist is just going too fast. They're not letting me complete my acronyms.
Yeah. Look at this. Can't contest, and even the Uranus getting bursted down. Problem with Onic.
Watch out.
Entropy, look at the back line. Soul Bloom's hitting right on the mark. Baloy's get half health. Oheb looking for a
Haji!
suffering succotash. Zaman Force set in. Baloyski blasted, monster kill. Another one goes, Dilarski.
Wow.
You're tough, but not that tough. 2 down, 3 left. Make that 2. The base still standing, but only for a second more. Blacklist, 1 game away from a back-to-back. Taking game 4.
This is not what I expected. That amount of tempo in that game is just very uncharacteristic of Blacklist. They don't even stick around. They don't even ube that much anymore, man. You're right.
That's not Ube.
That was not completely ube, man.
And everything just went well for Blacklist there. If you look back into it, everyone was hitting their abilities, their combos. Edward, Oheb, everyone just got the game that they wanted. Baloyski said this earlier. If you want to beat Blacklist, not necessarily in the draft, it's just execute better than them in game. Blacklist executed that game perfectly. No kills, a clean game, no towers lost.
Make every damn
Wait,
decision
is that a perfect game?
like it's your last. Yes.
It's a perfect game.
It was a perfect game.
To be fair,
Was there
I'm
no
not
deaths?
sure. No deaths. I believe
Still no
One
turrets.
turret.
top lane turret might have been taken down. I'm not
There
sure.
might have been a turret.
We'll see in the stats later.
My God.
Did Blacklist just execute a perfect game?
To get match point to defend their title too. Again, in the middle of the grand finals, you show us a new code, a new flavor. Gone are the days of Ube. It's there. Here's some new things. Bane, Matilda.
What?
I tell you, fast food, man.
One of the problems as well for the lineup here for Onic
Going
is-
commercial.
Yeah, it,
This is a new gambit that Blacklist played. This game, game 4 in this best of 7, they choked out Kyrie. I'm pretty sure Kyrie is great on a Benedetta, but not in this game.
Yeah, I just found it. The one snap line.
Yeah.
ECZF, y'all.
Explosiveness to the max.
Crazy. These are the defending champs.
It's really hard to analyze that.
Yeah.
I do not envy you later. There's not much to analyze there. All I could see was just explosions left, right, and center.
Yeah, to be fair, yes, explosions everywhere. Game 3 kind of gave Reptar a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But this time around, I don't know what you can talk about, man.
I got it.
You got it. Okay, cool.
All right,
notes here.
all right.
Notes here.
You got the
Yeah.
notes. You got the notes.
Literally the only note by
You have one line in
I
notes.
only have one line in my notes. Blacklist, lane switch, Oheb versus Delarski, Edward versus Hater. That's it. Everything else,
It's just explosions.
I got this.
Okay.
I mean, this is my job.
To be fair, that was pivotal. That was very important
Yes.
to this snowball victory. And Onic, yeah, ever so slightly, they're getting cornered into what we know them as. Into what we know them as their orthodox style.
Exactly.
This is what they want to do. They want to let that Nathan do good Nathan things. They want to have Delarski be sustained, and they want to be very mobile in mid.
So did I just give bad advice to Onic earlier? Like, just do Onic things? Was that bad advice? Because they did Onic things in that one. Delarski on the Uranus,
Yeah.
Beloyski on the...
I wouldn't
Nathan.
say it's bad
You-
advice.
you
I
take-
mean,
you
yeah.
take care of it.
Okay, the problem with the lineup for Onic and wow, it's the fact that they have their mid, their XP, and their gold lane to be very farm heavy. Delarski couldn't even build the enchanted talisman. He had to get the brute force breastplate. Maybe at one point he got it and then switched it out just so he could get the BFB and Oracle together.